We've looked at a lot of resorts on this channel. Usually they're oceanfront, big, opulent resorts, and they're usually quite expensive, and that may not be everybody's cup of tea. But I found a resort that's probably the polar opposite of that, but still a brilliant place. So let's go take a look. Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya, and welcome to a lovely resort. I'm going to tell you all about this place. A friend took me here about a week ago. We spent a couple hours out here on a weekend, and I said, wow, I really took a shine to the place. And I think a lot of people that maybe either come here or live here also might enjoy a little bit of time out here. Great resort, and believe me, easy on the wallet. So let's take a look around. We'll get our bearings here and jump right into it. So we are today in Hua Hai. Now, Hua Hai is 15-20 minutes outside of Pattaya. Dark side, but really when you talk about dark side, that's usually across from Pattaya. This would more be across from Jom Tien, or to even put a finer point on that, Na Jom Tien. I'll throw a map link up here for you. I'll show you where we are on a map. But it's a small resort. It's not a great, big, grand, opulent oceanfront resort. It's a small country resort. You could call it even maybe mom and pop. And it's called the Tiger House. The Tiger House, there you go. The Tiger House. Don't worry, there's no tigers here. But what is here, maybe that name is a little bit misleading. First, there's no tigers. Second of all, I think it should be called the Circle Resort or the Round Resort. The reason for that? Everything's round or in the form of a circle. That's right. There's a big lounge and bar will go in there, but the whole thing's in a circle. Even the path to the washroom, it's a circular path. The pool is round. That's not too odd. The shrubbery, the houses here, the accommodation, the bungalows, they're round. The hedges, just about everything is round. Even the beds. So what do we have here at the Tiger Resort? Well, first, a great big lovely pool with all kind of little sections, some deeper than others, some you can just sit on. There are little stools over here. I'll show you. You can actually sit on the stool and be served drinks from the little pool house bar right here. There's a gym right off the pool. We'll take a look at that. And there are about a dozen, I guess you would call them bungalows, you could call them huts, whatever. That's the accommodation out here. And they're strewn along this path that I've just started down, a couple of them right by the pool. And they're all individual, so they're not connected at all. You have your own bedroom. Some of them even have a semblance of a little bit of a kitchen inside. They all have outside seating, lounges, and you feel like you're just in a tropical garden here. There's absolutely no noise back here. I showed you with the map earlier, we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere a little bit, but still 15 or 20 minutes out of Pattaya, and really you could be to Ban Chang in about 15 minutes from here on the new highway. So it's not a bad location. The highway junction's probably a couple minutes away. But all these little houses, that's where you stay. We'll go in and I'll show you a house. We'll look in detail, give you a grand tour, even with the round bed. I don't know where you get round sheets from, but you'll see. But along this path here that I'm on are all the little houses, and they're not that close together, but they're all within proximity of each other. And then around here is just vacant land. There's a cow out here grazing. They use part of that as overflow parking if they have events, which they have from time to time, live music by the pool and so forth. So it's quiet. Suffice it to say, it's quiet, and it's like a tropical garden back here. It's the kind of place you can come and unplug, but everything's here. Not only do you have your nice private accommodation, there's, of course, electricity, Wi-Fi in all the rooms, full amenities, very nice resort type rooms. And you have the pool, of course, that would be expected, and a gym. There's a dining area. They have a restaurant here, so they have a kitchen. By the way, even the kitchen's round. They have a dining area under a pavilion. And then there's a whole lounge bar in there, which is, that's like nightlife in there. So I'll show you that. Amazing place, all redone, all lit up, almost lit up like a casino in there. All kind of different lighting. He can control the ambience, the mood. It's all computer controlled. It's state of the art. And it's not really round, that would be more oval, but you still have the round curves, well-stocked bar, and lovely hostesses to take care of you. So everything you want here is right here at the resort. So let's get a key and go in one of these rooms. You don't have to, of course, stay here or be a guest to enjoy the club that they have in there, the lounge, or the food, the drink, etc. You can just come as a guest like you would anywhere. But I show you this as almost an alternate holiday venue. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you spend 2-3 days a week out here. Now, long term and short term, let's go to prices. I don't think it's going to really break the wallet here. Per night for the big rooms, there's one variation of room that's a little bit bigger than another, but not by much. But we'll just talk about the big room. The big room is 800 baht a night, which I think is a value for given the privacy and everything as we look at it. If you want a week, he'll do 4,000 for the week. So that would be that would be some savings there. And for a month, 15,000. 15,000 a month for one of these little bungalows out here in paradise with the pool, the gym, the nightclub, the food, everything. You could do a lot worse. You could do a lot worse. Now, there's not a lot around here in terms of malls, shopping malls, and big things like that. But out here on the main road, there are convenience stores, and it's very suburban Thai out here. Hua Yai is a quiet suburb of Pattaya. There's expats peppered all over the place out here. There's a lot of golf courses close by here. So there are plenty of things out here. It's just not going to be like Central Pattaya, but I think that's a good thing, and it might be just what you're looking for. So that's a quick look at the lounge inside. We'll get one of the ladies here and we'll go look at a room, go look at the accommodation, because that's the big ticket item here after all. So the minute we went to look at a room, it started raining, but we got umbrellas. So we just looked at one of the rooms at random here. They're not huge or anything, but there's plenty of room in there. This circular bed, I don't know, I think with the circular room and the circular bed, everything looks a little bit bigger. But he's working on putting video demand like Netflix in all the rooms. Most of the rooms already have passkey locks. He's working on updating the rest of those. But you've got, I don't know, it's just a good feeling in the room. It's a high ceiling. And you've got windows around, behind the bed, on the side. You've even got a little kitchen. I mean, not a big kitchen, but there's a 2-burner stove, there's a microwave, there's a kitchen sink. Just a little area that you can shut the door. You shut the door and you forget it's even there. A very nice size cupboard, wardrobe for your clothes. About the largest size safety box that you routinely could see. I would give that safety box an A as opposed to most of the other ones that are around. The refrigerator is not back in the kitchen. The refrigerator and coffee service is right in the main room, adjacent to the bed. Nice TV set. And then the bathroom. So you go into the bathroom, and that's around there again. It's a little bit of a curve to the left to get back to the john. It's a little bit of a curve to the right to get back into the shower. Big spacious shower though. I think they had a light burned out in there, so it looked a little bit dark. Plus, the minute we went in there, it's beautiful now. It's a beautiful sunny. The minute we went in there, she got the key. The lady got the key from the lounge, and we walked. It just started pouring rain, and we had umbrellas. And the sky got real dark for a minute, so it was a little bit dark in the room. But just a very nice room. And you got outside. You've got a big place to sit down like this, all shaded, or this for a little bit of sun. So this house right here is right here by the pool. So that would probably be, well, maybe a choice one, maybe not. It might be noisy here on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. It's bikini party here. So all the hostesses wear their bikinis, lounge out here by the pool. Occasionally there'll be a live music. You have to watch the calendar of events for those. The waterfall sometime will be running. That's a waterfall over there. And it's like a pool party here on Saturday and Sundays. And he's got a barbecue. So he's barbecuing. Prices, like drink prices and everything, since this is outside of Pattaya, I think you find it a little bit more reasonable. I believe it's 70 baht for a drink. And if you want to buy one of the hostesses a drink, I think that's only 100 baht. Or that's what, I don't know, a third cheaper than most of the places in Pattaya. So here's another thing. If you're in Pattaya, maybe you live there or maybe you're visiting in central Pattaya and you want to come out here, but you're not too keen, maybe you have no transportation, or who knows, maybe you just don't know where to go. You can use a Bolt. Now it has to be Bolt. Bolt is an app. I've showed you this before. It's a taxi app. You download it for free. You schedule your ride. You do not need a credit card. You do not need to put any payment form in the Bolt app. You do need an email address, and they do need to confirm that. And of course, you do it on your phone, so you need a phone and a phone number. But if you have the Bolt app, if you're savvy enough to use that, I use it all the time. I use it all the time. You can call for a Bolt wherever you are in Pattaya, Jom Tien, and put this as the destination, Tiger House Resort. They'll come pick you up. They'll bring you out here. He will pay for your Bolt. He will pay for your car fare to come here from central Pattaya. You can't beat that. Whether he just pays the driver or puts that, whatever it was, let's say it was 200 baht. I don't imagine it being any more than that, but let's just say it was 200 baht. Just put that on your bill as a credit. So, your first couple drinks would be free, or whatever it is. So no excuses. A free ride out, a bikini pool party during the weekend, a barbecue, and just a beautiful place. And like I said, I could just see staying here for 2 or 3, 4 days, getting the Bolt ride out here, getting a room, camping out, staying maybe over the whole weekend. By the way, they open at 1 p.m. I came early to do the video. That's why there's hardly anybody here. I came at 12. But it's getting close to 1 now. I've been here almost an hour. So I guess I'll go in here and get in the air condition and have something cold to drink.
There you go, an afternoon at the Tiger House Resort. You know, the bar lounge, which is kind of the centerpiece of the resort, that's known as a separate name. It's called Hush Hush. Hush Hush. You can follow them on Facebook. They got a Facebook page. Keep your eye open for events. I tell you what happened. Well, I already told you that it rained in the middle of this. Only about 10 minutes. And then the sun came out, and I got to tell you, it was just as brutally hot as I ever remember. That happens this time of year. It seems like right after a rain. And if you get clear skies, wow, it just, it's a scorcher. But anyway, something else next time for this episode. Gotta leave it off right here.
And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.